land of plenty, there are significant numbers of people who go without.
A report produced by the Polis Center at IUPUI tells us that right here in Indianapolis, 1 in every 5 residents live below the poverty level.
Our TV6 reporter Jack Reinhardt shows us the need behind those numbers.
When the St. Vincent de Paul Food Bank opened its doors in 1999, it served an average of 1,200 families per week. Just last week, the food bank assisted more than 4,200 families, an all-time record.
We pray for those who do not have these gifts, that God may aid them.
Today, students at Bishop Chatard High School donated nearly 25,000 cans of food to St. Vincent de Paul and 3 other charitable organizations. It was a show of gratitude that will be shared with others for weeks to come.
I hear a lot of young men and women coming in who lost their job, and they have maybe a wife and 2 or 3 kids, and they'll say, you know, I'm really embarrassed to be here. I've never done this before. And to which we say, you know what? You're why we're here.
An IUPUI study has released a disturbing portrait of poverty in Indianapolis. Among the most significant numbers, nearly 200,000 people, or 1 in every 5 residents, lives below the poverty level. Fully 1/3 of all children under the age of 18 lives below the poverty level. And in the past 12 years, the city's poverty rate has doubled, far outpacing the rate of increase across the state and across the nation.
Since we've been open, the amount of people that has been coming has doubled or tripled within the last 4 or 5 months.
For many Indianapolis residents, the recession isn't over. Help with housing expenses, rising utility bills, and putting food on the table are in greatest demand at the Connect to Help agency. What has changed is the face of people in need.
Seniors are some of our fastest growing group of callers.
And as long as Indiana remains in the top 5 states in declining income, poverty in Indianapolis will continue. In Indianapolis, Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.
The IUPUI report also tells us that Hispanics, more than any other ethnic group in Indianapolis, have experienced the highest rate of poverty, even more so than Hispanics across Indiana and the nation.